some stuff that we did this year. It's not in the presentation, but so yeah, let's jump right into it. So this year we started off with we took the entire team to Plug and Play Tech Center to get them started learning everything that they needed to know to have a successful year. So we did the training beginning of the year. We also brought back some alumni, thank you alumni, to help us out. Then the ETL team quickly kicked us off in the fall quarter. Shout out to George and the ETL team. So in the fall quarter we had a really stellar lineup. Our first speaker was Robin Lee, the CEO of Baidu, and he filled up the entire room in Hewlett, and it was fire hazard, and every exit was blocked. So, you know, aside from Robin Lee, we had Eric Reed, Steve Jurvetson, Mark Pincus, Camille Nair, and Steve Blank. Camille Nair packed the Memorial Auditorium. That's thousands of people. So that was amazing for us. So ETL is considered the gateway drug to entrepreneurship. You know, we're very proud to be able to get everyone hooked on entrepreneurship, inspire them to be thinking more entrepreneurial in everything that they do. So quickly after we started in the fall quarter, we got a bus to drive up to Berkeley to attend startup school. It was Wi-Fi enabled, so we can hack on the bus. Yeah, so, and we're very proud to say that we're bringing Y Combinator Startup School back to Stanford next year, at the end of this year. So we don't take the bus again. Yeah. Also, this year we got mentioned quite a bit in the press, as you can see here. So that was a nice win that we didn't try to get. But this year's basis was also a year of partnerships. So we formed a lot of partnerships with different groups that wanted to co-host events with us, to bring some students to their events, to bring some outside industry people to our events. So we partnered with NextGen, the Stanford Student Enterprises, the Game Developer Association of Silicon Valley, Fountain Blue, and all these amazing organizations. In the fall quarter, we also saw the launch of what we're going to reveal. It's the end today, Social E and E Challenge. So that's how far these guys have come. They saw the flyer and they got a team together. They thought $50,000 was a nice number, so decided to give it a try. So yeah, we were fortunate enough to have Mr. Jeffrey Moore as one of our speakers at the launch event for E-Challenge and Social E-Challenge. So winter quarter was huge for Basis. This year was the first year we did a Social M challenge. M stands for movement, and we put a challenge in front of students to spend 6 weeks designing and implementing a social movement. It's very different from your traditional business plan competitions that you're familiar with. We had to evaluate them in 2 phases to see how feasible their movement was that they're starting on campus. And the challenge culminated in a one-day conference called Converge, where we brought in movement leaders from every field, business, environment, politics, academia, to talk about how to create movements, and highlighted some of the student movement leaders on campus as well. So aside from that, Basis also launched a new initiative in the fall quarter called the Basis Accelerator, and it's where we force our professors to cram the entire quarter long of course on entrepreneurship to 90 minutes, so that we could learn really quickly and get on with our projects. So this was completely overbooked, oversubscribed. We had turned people away, and great job to Scott for putting this initiative together. So yeah, of course we did our usual job fairs, and we saw signs of a recovering economy, at least in the startup sector. Everyone was hiring. So I did this a year before, and we were trying to get companies. This year we had no problem. So that was great. In the meantime, the challenge is also in the winter quarter make sure that they put on workshops to kind of teach the people who got interested in this challenge, put